Well, hello, my friends, and welcome again to Game On with Yassine. Today, we are talking about the news, the breaking news of Salah staying with Liverpool. As we noticed or we heard today that Salah has signed for another 2 years with Liverpool, and this is a really, really good news for Liverpool fans, for Salah himself, for the Premier League, for the fans around the world, for people who are interested in watching La Liga, the Premier League, and also Liverpool. It has not been an easy route, I believe, for this conversation or this discussions between Liverpool and Salah. It has taken so much time. A lot of people were worried, especially Liverpool fans were worried that Salah was going to leave Liverpool at the end of the year, especially as he ran his contract already, and also his contract was run out, and also uh, some of his um, some of his what can I say? Some of his comments previously during the year. I remember one time he said that I am more out than in. I think it was December when nothing was discussed with him, but I believe that Liverpool were waiting for the right time for them and to do all the necessary calculations and come up with the an equation that would work for Salah, for the team, for the club, and also for the fans. Because I think Salah made it clear that he really wanted to stay with Liverpool, and it was a matter of discussions and maybe agreeing about a certain deal that maybe he proposed, but it was taking so much time. It is understandable. A lot of people agree that I know it took so much time than maybe Liverpool fans had hoped, but um, sometimes it's not really easy to take a decision, especially for a player who is reaching a certain age. Even though Salah has been performing fantastic this season, scoring so many goals, assisting a lot. He had a really really good form, and he is expected to come back. He had a few quiet weeks, and that's sometimes understandable because sometimes the value or the level of the player can go down a little bit during the season, and hopefully he can pick up in the rest of the season. But actually, that if for me in my reactions previously, I talked about the team as a whole because it seemed that Liverpool has not been performing very well in the last 5 or 4 games. So going back to Salah's transfer or signing again, I believe this is really good news for the team because it is going to give stability, like a long-term stability, at least 2 years, for the players themselves that believe in Salah and look at him as a leader, as an example to follow. As we know that Salah really brings good and positive energy to the club, to the teammates, because of his work ethic and also his fitness awareness and fitness. What can I say? Uh, Fitness obsession, I would call it, maybe, especially when a player reach certain age. The best way to do it is to be fit, is to take care of your health, your diet, and everything. And if you want long-term performance, that's the only way to do it. And Salah is known for that. He actually sometimes in some funny videos we saw, like some videos when Salah talking to his teammates, and they express that he always pushes them, especially the newer guys, the young guys, to really go to the gym and take care of their health. And that is a really good thing to do, honestly. For if you're thinking to stay playing football for a long time, it is important to take care of your body because your body is the biggest asset you got. You can have skills, but if your body is injured, is weak, has issues, you are not going to be able to play for bigger teams, and of course, you are not going to be, you are not going to have interest from bigger teams. So again, what are the as a, basically I started talking already about the talking about the what are the results of this signing for Salah with Liverpool? You know, the impact on the team and of course the fans. I'm expecting honestly the next game, I believe, between Liverpool and Fulham. The Liverpool fans are really going to be excited to be again in Anfield and push the team, and especially bringing this positive news to them. It will push them to really express their happiness and of course express their support to the team. So I am looking forward to see what Salah is going to do going forward with Liverpool and see. He said that the reason why he decided to, one of the main reasons, I guess, is that Liverpool is planning to invest and also planning to invest in winning trophies, and that's actually why Salah, decided to stay with Liverpool, and also his love to the game and to the fans, to the city, to the stadium, to the whole environment. And honestly, I think sometimes we got into this financial discussions, like oh, does this player worth this much or not much? How much is he gonna cost us, and all that stuff, but sometimes we forget to look at what this player did for this club. You know, like example as a Salah, he's one of the legends of Liverpool, and he deserved, to be honest, to go to go to the lights. In a better positive way, especially as you can feel from his interviews before he expressed that he really wanted to stay with Liverpool, and I think that was the right thing to do, is to keep Salah, and maybe one day when he's ready to go, he's gonna go, and that way we don't feel, or the fans and everybody doesn't feel like, hey, we wasted this kind of relationship with the legend of our team, and now he's out of here. Especially the way things worked out, like there was no contract offered previously, so I'm glad that things worked out for them, and for general fans like me, it's good to see Salah still in the Premier League and Champions League next year. So that's exciting news. The other thing that might be coming soon also is the captain Van Dijk. We may hear about his signing soon too, because I think he is one of the pillars of Liverpool, and I think he is important to the group. And I think sometimes before letting these older players, this legend who gave everything to the team, is before you let them go, you need to have that transition. You know, especially I don't think you can easily find a player like Salah to play the way he plays, right? And same thing for Van Dijk. You know, he is important with his personality, with his leadership. Sometimes, like we saw him making mistakes, and that's normal. Everybody makes mistakes, but he's still a big asset to the team. And I think it will be the right thing to do to keep Van Dijk, and that way, eventually they can look for a younger player who can replace him. But it would be nice to bring them together, and they can learn from each other. If we remember, the best example is Ronaldinho and Messi. Like when before Ronaldinho, left FC Barcelona, Messi played with him, and he kind of paved the way for him. Even though we know that Messi was going to be a fantastic player, but it was good to see that transition playing together and eventually taking the torch from Ronaldinho and taking over in Barcelona. So I think that's what Liverpool should be thinking about. That what any actually team should be thinking about when they have like stars in their team, that they make huge difference. Before you let that star go away, you need to already have a somebody in place, somebody who is shadowing them and learning from them. Basically, it's like when you hire somebody in a job, it's important. It's actually better to have that person shadow the person that was before them in the position that they are replacing. That's actually a basic idea in position replacements. So again, I think also this is the right thing to do. I think, in my opinion, for Liverpool is to keep Salah and Van Dijk, and especially as we know Trent is leaving. I know a lot of people are not happy with Trent as he decided. I don't think it's official 100%, but huge percentage that he is going to be going to Real Madrid. I understand the frustration of the Liverpool fans, and that they are not happy with him. He is leaving Liverpool, but at the end of the day, he won everything with Liverpool, and I think sometimes, um, I don't know how to call it, but sometimes you need to be selfish sometimes and decide to, look for something else. And maybe I think Liverpool fans should look at it from a different perspective, like especially as he got a lot of criticism recently, right? Right, like with his defensive qualities. We saw that so many times this year, making really primitive mistakes, and um, and I think honestly, like from in previous videos, I really thought that Bradley is the right replacement for him, and I stand by that, because Bradley, he is very defensively sound, and that's what you need sometimes, because and we know like the importance of Trent. He can pass the ball to Salah and provide him with those assists, but those fantastic assists sometimes, and of course he scores. He's good at shooting, and he can score beautiful goals that like that, and we saw that many times before. But I think he is 26 years old, and if he's not his head is not in the team, I think it's better to let him go. And I hope that the Liverpool fans really, try to find something, in their hearts to really make his last game with Liverpool, nice, more than like being negative, because we know like he is like, one of the players that grew up with the team, started with the kids or with the younger generations, and worked up his way up to the first team. So it would be nice to show him some appreciation and respect, and of course if he wants to try his chances in Real Madrid, which is a big team too, like Liverpool. And maybe Liverpool fans should look into this transition as maybe as a good thing. Like, we as they can think about it like this. We as the Liverpool club, we can produce good talent, wins everything basically with our team Liverpool, right? Their team Liverpool. Then we can still export our talent to other teams around the world, and hopefully he can do well. So I think this is another way to look to look into it. But I understand the frustration of Liverpool fans. But again, signing Salah, and hopefully they are going to be signing Van Dijk, will be a really good thing, because imagine imagine losing three players like this. This We call them the adults in the team. Losing three players this um, of this capacity will be really hard on the team. And we saw today, the coach in his in his interview, saying that, you can actually see that he was happy that Salah stayed in the team, and that's important also for Arne Slot to build around Salah, and keep going. The important thing now for Liverpool is to actually, bring some players that they are going to help Salah, because recently we saw he did not receive the ball, and I think that sometimes it can happen to teams when they get tired and a little bit down, especially after losing the final of the cup, and also leaving the Champions League. That can be a really tough one sometimes, psychologically and physically too. But I hope that they can get things together, and we can see, more beautiful football with Liverpool. And hopefully they can, as I said, they can get more players in the summer, because the Liverpool administration has been really, what can I say, conservative with spending money recently. However, we know that they brought in few players like McAllister. I mean, McAllister came in earlier than that, but like Gravenberg and I remember the other guy's name a couple of years ago. So uh, it will be interesting to see what's going to happen after Nunez leave. I'm not sure if Jota is going to stay. So I think Liverpool, they need to look at some strong, what can I say? Maybe it would be nice to have like a taller, stronger player. I think they were hoping Nunez will be good. It would be like that person they were looking for, but unfortunately, it seemed like it didn't really work that much for them. But it would be nice to have somebody who is physically strong to help sometime, to help, especially as when things get tight and what can I say, and the team is tired, and also like in some situations when the other team is pressing you, you need sometimes stronger players to help with that, because we can see sometimes Jota or Lucho, they are not really physically. I'm sure they're physically stronger than me, 100%. But I mean, in some situations, it would be good to have that tall, strong, number nine, for example, who can, makes the difference, right? In like in set in what do you call them, set pieces from corners, from all of that. So again, this was my reaction to Salah signing, and to hope to potentially Van Dijk signing also, and a little bit of a chat about Trent and his situation. So I will be reacting, of course, to Liverpool and the Premier League this weekend. Make sure to tune in, and make sure to like and subscribe, and drop me some comments and tell me what did you think about Salah signing. Is it the right thing to do for Liverpool? Does Liverpool really need to keep Van Dijk, and what kind of do you